Good afternoon and welcome. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Jordan Clarkson.
Well, his scoring has dipped over the last few seasons, and sometimes that can be cause for concern. But it doesn't always tell the full story. You have to consider his role, his usage, as well as the other ways he contributes to the team.
And to look at the starters for the Knicks. Bridges and Hart are the 3 and the 4. Jalen Brunson is out there with Miles McBride, and it's Towns in at the 5. And for Los Angeles, Hachimura at power forward with Ayton at center. Reeves and LeBron out on the perimeter. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position. And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down. That's Luka Doncic, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., he completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game.
Brunson taking his time here. And he buries his first look.
Superb touch on the teardrop. Jalen Brunson so good with the floater.
Ayton, the screen on Brunson. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Here's McBride. They grab their own miss. Pass to Brunson. Just 5 on the clock. Second chance shot. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Here's Doncic, scoring over 35 a game. He's someone they depend on for production. Hart passes to Brunson. Hart with a screen on Reeves. Here's Brunson. Doesn't go that time. Hachimura with the defensive effort. Reeves with the ball, and Bridges picks him up defensively. Soft touch off the glass.
You know, Reeves is such a crafty and clever player. He's so good at finding ways to score inside.
Brunson against Doncic. Kicks it out Towns. Back to Brunson. Brunson missing again.
1 for 5 out there, but no worries. Just keep attacking.
Pass to Doncic. On the wing, Reeves from deep. Drains the triple. Reeves has got 5 now.
And any opening on the arc is a good one for Reeves. He'll take that corner tray every chance he gets.
And it's Brunson again missing.
Boy, it's in his head right now. I mean, there is nothing working for this man.
From the arc. The putback. Out to Hachimura. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Outside Reeves. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now.
And, Coach, unfortunately, we do have to note that both of these teams are dealing with injuries at the moment.
Yeah, that's the reality of the game, Kevin. The question becomes, how do you adapt? What other guys can step up? Who does a better job tonight of filling in the gaps out there?
Now the starting group for the Denver Nuggets. They've got Cameron Johnson. Jones is out there with Peyton Watson. Then there's Jamal Murray. And it's Jokic in at the 5.
And with how explosive Maxey is, he's not your average guard in the paint.
Here's Murray. The teardrop falls in.
Yeah, it took just enough off of it for the floater.
Looking at Philadelphia, they took the win in their last game against the Bucks in Milwaukee. George against Jones. It's deflected. Here's Murray. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Earlier, I spoke with Nick Nurse. I asked him about Nikola Jokic and what makes him such a difficult matchup for defenses, and he said his versatility. He's a capable scorer and a fantastic passer. We have to be wary of his scoring and distribution with him, and that's not easy. Let's see how things unfold in this one. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. And that one's good, Maxey.
A pretty nimble guy. Maxey mixes up the defender with that dribble move to create space.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Guys, by many accounts, the Denver Nuggets had one of the better summers of any team, fortifying their depth and acquiring Cam Johnson from the Nets. In their chase for another title, they seem to have taken steps in the right direction.
They're clearly all in. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Shot clock at 3, poked loose, and taken away by Johnson. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And to look at his percentage from the line, you see him at 89%. That's an indicator of what a consistent stroke he has.
Off the inbound pass, Jones for 3. Rebound by the 76ers. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
And those are the games you need as a squad. Proving to yourself you can go win in a hostile environment.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Count it.
Yeah, I feel like Jokic doesn't even need to see the basket when he gets that close.
From deep, Maxey. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4. And Murray's got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. Trailing by 2. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
Yeah, proficiency from range, away from home, much easier said than done. They played a terrific ball game.
Yeah, great three-point shooting is so often what swings a game these days. When they're rolling from outside, they're tough to beat.
Now, here's Maxey. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
Yeah, and you can't overlook the 4 steals he added. Those were some major momentum swings.
The 76ers shooting their first free throw of the game.
Well, we've all watched Maxey's game grow through the years, and he continues to improve.
Murray outside. And stolen by Maxey. And Embiid with a clear path to the hoop. It's stolen by Johnson. It's Jokic top of the key. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Stan, you know, you think about the release point on Jokic's outside shot. It is tough to get to.
Yeah, Kevin, it certainly is. And the problem is if you start to come out of your stance to try to get to that shot, Jokic will just pull the ball down and beat you on the drive.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys. No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
There's a screen. Driving inside. It's rebounded by Jamal Murray. The Nuggets trail by 6. Pass to Jokic. Outside for Murray. And another miss by Denver.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
There's the 3. And the 76ers get it back. Embiid inside. He's against Jokic. 6 on the shot clock. Off target with the jump hook. Denver's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. 50 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Murray against Maxey. And another miss by Denver.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
Three-pointer. Edgecombe, no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Again, the miss by Murray.
Yeah, and they're fighting to get back in this one, but unfortunately, he just keeps coming up empty.
And already, they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
He was all alone on that one. Now, here's Maxey. Fires away from way outside. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. 76ers. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on the 76ers so far?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
In the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then it's George. And it's Barlow in at the power forward. That's the group for Philadelphia to start this second quarter. Here's Maxey. Following the score by Jamal Murray. Maxey. Murray outside. Jones up top. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Just 5 on the clock. Got a piece of it. Embiid with the steal. Murray against Maxey. Outside, George. Pass to Edgecombe. Back to George. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic just got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And you think about the style of Sixers head coach Nick Nurse. Greg, what stands out to you?
He just has a willingness to experiment and adapt. That's a real asset with some of the challenges this roster has faced. And a big part of why this front office brought him in.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Tyrese Maxey, a late first-round pick back in 2020, but he's become an all-star. He said, quote, "I've always had that chip with me from day one. I had to earn everything I got from a basketball perspective and make a name for myself. I try hard to foresee and envision this." Back to you.
The drive for greatness, something to watch. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. And stolen by Murray. Here's Jones. Offline with the baseline jumper. The 76ers leading by 3. The 3 from George. Offensive rebound. Six to shoot. Can they get it? That's tipped.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
The Nuggets with another miss. Philadelphia's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. He can't get that one to fall. Good defense by Jokic.
All right, I'm just going to say it. He's 0 for the game. Might be time to stop shooting the ball.
Here's Watson driving to the basket. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Well, the players will say, mouse in the house. Great job to use his size to expose the smaller defender inside.
And communication is so crucial to winning basketball. Coach, teams that can get on the same page quickly, they clearly have an edge, right?
Oh, absolutely. I don't know that there's anything other than effort, maybe, that is more important to good defense than communication. The only way teams can be on the same page on how you want to cover certain situations is with great talk. It's got to be early, it's got to be loud, and it's got to be repeated.
And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for Denver.
But our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And let's also give them some credit for running the break so well. They're making the most of their chances to score in transition.
Now, here's Maxey. He's got 13. He takes it in. Here's Barlow. No good again that time.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
Murray with it. He's covered by Maxey. Murray, no good.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
From downtown, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And never brag an all-star, but he is a star. Jamal Murray can flat out play.
And he's had his hurdles to overcome with injury over the years, but he's never one to shrink from a challenge, and he remains a prolific shot creator.
Here's Edgecombe. He picked up 12 points in their last win against the Bucks in Milwaukee. And now here's Johnson, a fast break chance. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Johnson's got the lead up to 7 now for the Nuggets. Philadelphia has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Drummond sets the screen for Maxey. To the inside, to the wing on the left. Back to Drummond. But 3. It's hauled in by Watson. On offense, here are the Nuggets. A nice run going 12 in a row. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Over in the corner, Edgecombe. Maxey on the wing. Pass to Grimes. Drummond sets the screen for George. Inside. Count it. And the Nugget lead has been cut to just 5 points in the basket from Andre Drummond.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Hey, Ellie, thank you so much for that interview. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back with you for the second half of the game right after this.
Hello, folks. Taking a look here at Denver. I have them as a top team before the season, and now I'm picking them to make the finals. Tell me I'm wrong, Kenny. You can't, because I'm right.
And let's dig into the first half now. Things looking pretty good for the Nuggets.
Well, one stat in their favor.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what we're seeing from Tyrese Maxey.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
Okay, time for an injury report.
Well, I caught up with the head athletic trainer for Philadelphia. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. As we get into the season, injuries becoming more common. In this case, he's been given the green light to keep playing. He'll just have to be more careful moving forward. Guys?
Thanks for the status report there, Allie.
Yeah, we put so much effort into injury prevention in the NBA, but injuries are still going to happen. That's just the unfortunate part of the game.
Taking a look at the Nuggets, they've got Jones. Jokic is out there with Peyton Watson. Then there's Cam Johnson, and it's Murray in at the 1 spot.
Impressive mobility right there from George. He's fantastic at finding that space off the pick and roll.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Edwards comes in for Edgecombe. And Jared McCain subbed in for Maxey.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
And, Coach, one thing that David Adelman stressed was getting this Nuggets team in much better shape.
Yeah, it seems like they wore down in the playoffs last season. So improved conditioning and more depth potentially could help them hold up better down the stretch.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
And there's the defensive 3-second call. The 76ers have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. And some young promise in the backcourt for Philadelphia.
Maxey already an all-star. Jared McCain looks to continue his promising start. And Quentin Grimes, a revelation last season. And let's not forget, number 3 pick DJ Edgecombe. They are loaded at guard.
Pocket 2, top of the key. Another miss by Philadelphia. The Nuggets leading by 3. Here's Murray. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on George. And you assemble an all-swagger team. Jamal Murray, again, is on that roster.
Well, you're right, Kevin. And look, where players really gain their confidence, their swagger, if you will, in this league is when you play your best on the biggest stages in the playoffs. Jamal Murray has certainly done that. He has earned his swagger.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
A moment here now to see the numbers for Jamal Murray. He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here. The first one falls. Right, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
Edwards, a screen on Murray. And George, here we go. And stolen by Watson. Johnson left side. It's up a 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Johnson's got 8.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And the Nuggets making a change here. Brown's checked in. The 76ers trail by 9. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, the Nuggets have gotten used to success. Nikola Jokic said, quote, winning is a lifestyle for us. It's really good when you're winning. Everybody's happy. Everybody wants to play. Everybody is buying into the system. I was here when we were losing, so I do not want to go back to that. Back to you, Kevin.
They're sure good with him in the lineup. Okay, thank you, Allie.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebounding. Unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
Jokic, no good. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements. Pass to Barlow. Right side, George. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Just 2 to shoot. Good on the 3-point shot. George has got 6 here in this quarter.
And what a smooth 3-point shot. George has worked hard to develop that stroke.
Jokic against Embiid. Jokic on top. His offensive numbers jump right off the screen at you. He's averaging over 29 points a game. Jones, no one around him. And another miss by Denver. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for Philadelphia. The 76ers, another 3.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
Yeah, it's normally the defense that fuels a comeback, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
The Nuggets with another miss. Here's Philadelphia. Good momentum, 8 straight points. For the lead, George passes to Maxey. And no good, had a chance to take the lead there.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
To the middle, Edgecombe with the steal. Here's George. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Outside, Jones wants to get it to Watson and does. The shot's good. Watson's got 5 now. The 76ers trail by 3. Outside, Maxey driving the lane. Banked in off the glass.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Now Brown, scoreless thus far. There's 25 seconds left here in the third quarter. And taken away by Johnson. It's tipped. Paul George with the steal. Pass to Barlow. Maxey on the wing for the lead. He lays it in. Maxey's got 7 now in this quarter. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. 76ers lead by 1. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. In the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. Then it's Paul George. Then there's Embiid. And it's Barlow in at the 4. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. George passes to Barlow. And here's Maxey outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid.
Embiid with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Murray with it. George picks him up. Jones for 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Maxey on the wing. Defended by Jones. It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey. And now a 4-point 76ers lead. Murray for 3. They get it back. Jokic kicks to Murray. From outside the arc. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got 11 rebounds in the game.
Well, and after making just 1 triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
Here's Murray, and it's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession. On defense, the 76ers, they lead by 4. Takes the 3.
Well, they desperately need him to get going offensively. He's got to refocus and just start taking better shots.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. He said, quote, "This one isn't over. Those guys will come roaring back. We have to be ready. If something doesn't go our way, don't dwell, just move on to the next play." Back to you.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Murray, the pass to Hardaway. No good from outside.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Tips it up. Pass to Edgecombe. Just 5 to shoot. The 76ers need to get off a shot from deep. George.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
And Hardaway gets it to go.
A go-to shot for Hardaway Jr. He can really hurt defenses from downtown.
Maxey feeling it out a bit. Off target from outside.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Murray showing the moves down low.
Well, there's no question. Murray can go get one for you when you need it most.
Maxey into the lane. George knocks down the three.
And after a lackluster first half, he's playing with a lot more energy now. Sometimes it takes that break to reset.
And it doesn't go.
That's the look you want. Gotta be disappointed coming up empty.
Jokic pulls it down. The Nuggets trail. Beyond the arc. Buries the deep ball. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Hardaway with the steal. Murray down low. He's covered by Maxey. And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Drummond checked in for the 76ers. Gordon comes in for Edgecombe. Now Gordon, Jokic with the steal. Hardaway with it. George picks him up. Now Jokic. Oh, throw it down. Nikola Jokic.
Such a cool customer. Jokic with some big points.
Now George. Here is Gordon. Puts up the three. It's good.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Murray outside. 1:06 left in the fourth. Now Jokic from deep. Does not go in.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looks good from here.
And he slams it down with a one-on-one.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Jokic with the screen on Gordon. The three goes down.
They don't give Hardaway Jr. the ball just because of his name.
Maxey with it. Oh, what a finish.
And how about Drummond's ability to stay calm under pressure? That will always make your coaches happy.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And down goes the three.
Well, when you give him room like that, just expect it to go in.
Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
That one goes.
So poised in these situations. Love seeing Maxey rise to the occasion and knock that one down.
Here's Murray. Here's Jokic. Let's lose a three. And did the three. And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Gordon fires. It falls. But hang on, guys. Hold everything. The officials may...
The previous play is under review.
If they overturn the basket, they get a chance to play the overtime.
The ruling on the floor is overturned.
from the replay center in Secaucus. I think he got it off in time. The replay leaving little doubt.
The officials have made their decision. The basket, as we thought, will count. It took a little while to check the replay, but they did, in fact, have it right. He got it off GA in time.
And even though they had it right the first time, it's always a smart move to double check. When it comes to the game-winning shot, you have got to go to replay.